Hi guys, welcome to a little tutorial on how to use the LEC task and ticket system. So right here, up on my screen, just so you're aware, we have what is known as our LEC task and ticket system. Before I get started in the tutorial, I just want to show you guys where to actually navigate to that from. Up here in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see that there's going to be listed LEC master list. And then next to that, we have data, automations, and finally the interfaces. Once you click on the interfaces, it'll bring you to this window, either LEC dashboard, or if you were recently in the task and ticket system, it'll by default navigate you directly to that. So you can see LEC dashboard, LEC task and ticket system. If you click on that and you click on the tickets, that'll bring you directly to all of your tickets. How this is sorted, just so you guys are aware, is obvious, is up here. You can see my tickets, assigned tickets, and all tickets. You guys don't by any means have to worry about assigned tickets or all tickets, as well as down here, you'll also see insights and new ticket form. What you do have to worry about is solely on the my tickets thing. This by default will filter directly to, on your guys' view, the low center account. I'm going to switch that over just for the sake of showing you how this works. If at any point this gets too stressful or something and you want to filter it down and narrow it down into something else for you, you guys can go up here to filter in the top right-hand corner and go add a condition and filter that down to student worker assigned. From there, you can go ahead and actually select your name. And for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and select Emma, just because it'll show you what it looks like from Emma's point of view. You can see she currently has 2 tickets. Emma, don't worry, the due dates are in the past. I'm working through trying to get those changed for you. And thank you for doing awesome work on everything you guys do. You can see right here, now that we're looking at Emma's point of view, there's a couple of indicators for you. Obviously the fire emoji, that means it's like a critical event for you. It's something we want you guys to do, immediately or relatively quickly for you. And then obviously the due date. The due date is very important. Guys, if you ever feel like you're not going to get a project accomplished by a specific due date, please, please, please come talk to me, myself, Bert, or Monica, and we can work on getting those changed for you or updated to lighten your workload to a more reasonable understanding. We also, from there, you guys are able to kind of strategize what you guys are doing. We expect that you're going to be relatively good at managing your time and kind of building that as a resource for you when you're long down the road. Secondly, we have a status bar. The status bar is just kind of to break it up into the different categories and the different stages. There's actually a really cool automation that's running all of this that, with the help of our technology and engagement specialists, we are able to build for you guys. You also have the title of the task. The title of the task is relatively simple. It's usually just, like in Emma's case, you can see embracing failure marketing. We also have a category. Don't worry about the category too much. It's just kind of for us to categorize out the different tasks. And then obviously the assignee. And then this is where the student worker assigned is, followed by the assigner. The assigner is whoever assigned it to you. You can see both of them as tasks here were assigned to me, or assigned by me, I should say. If you guys go ahead and click anywhere on any line, it opens up this little side sheet for you where you guys can go ahead and review the task and learn more about what you're trying to do. So you can see, the status, the assignee, the assigner, and the category, as well as the priority, the due date, and then usually I'll put in a lot of details for you to actually go ahead and consider and review, as well as, if there's any questions that you have, you're welcome to ask them in here. Underneath here, we also have the attachment file, and you can see there's a lot of resources for you that we've actually thrown in here. Emma did a great job going ahead and adding a whole bunch of our embracing failure marketing for our student workers, or for our embracing failure lunches. You guys can, once you're in here, you guys can go ahead and do everything from adding comments right here, to attaching the things to updating the notes. When you guys have completed a task, there's two ways you guys can actually go ahead and submit it. First and foremost, you're going to go ahead, and if it's a link to like a Canva document, you're going to copy and paste that link. You're going to tag the assigner. In this case, it would be me, and you're going to comment the link, and it can be I'm just going to real simple, just type in canva.com. And then go ahead and paste that link into the chat. Guys, make sure when you're going in here and commenting back and forth, this is a great resource for those projects that have multiple team members involved in them. So like if the marketing team is assigned, you can always comment, this is Emma, here is the link, or other ways for you. And then obviously, because you're logged into the Loaf Entrepreneurship Center account, it'll just go ahead and comment as if you're the Loaf Center. So next time you make a comment, just say, hey, this is Emma, or Emma period, or something along those lines. And we'll go from there for you. With that said, you can also go ahead, and Emma kind of did a good job doing this. You can attach files up to this document for you. Did my mic drop? There it goes. Okay, guys, I don't know where my mic dropped out. I think it was just a few minutes ago. What I was just saying is basically you have the attached file, you have the comment file. Make sure that you're going ahead and actually showcasing the what I'm considering is here where it says, yes, I will finish them up today. Go ahead and make sure you comment your name. So in Emma's case, it's Emma. Yes, I will finish them up today. You can also submit a Canva link, or if it's a Google Drive link or a Google Doc link or any of those kind of things, go ahead and just share the link in the comment section. You guys can also go up here to the attach if it's a JPEG or you created the file elsewhere, and you guys can attach it directly from the computer. In addition to that, there's always a lot of notes. If by any chance you have any questions or anything that's concerning you, you can always message the assigner and say, hey, I have a question. What is this? Or need more description on the task or something along those lines for you. I'm always here for you guys as a boss and everything like that. So there's definitely a lot of avenues for you to consider. With that said, you're also going to go in here. There is a cool little button that says send for management review. Once you guys have attached everything or made comments to the right links and you want me to go ahead and review it, how I'm actually going to look at it is through the send for management review button. Once you click this button, it's actually going to move it to a new category called management review, and I'll get a notification at that point that you have something for me to take a look at. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and it looks like Emma actually has done a decent job of creating all of these, so we're going to go ahead and do this for her. We're going to check this box, and you'll watch here in just a second. That's actually going to move over to a new category that says management review. Simultaneously, I'm going to switch this back over to my view. You can see it also appears in my view as being able for me to review. And I get a message that says you have something for me to take a look at. Be very good to go ahead and take a look at all of this. You can see, well, you can't see, it actually sends me a Slack message where I can go ahead and either send it back for changes or mark as a task complete. Now, Emma did a really good job at this. I am, for the sake of this, just going to send it back just to show you what it looks like. And so once we send it back, you can see over here in the assigned tickets that it was sent back to you. Once I send it back, I'm actually going to go ahead and make some really good comments in here about what I want you to change, or just go up and talk to you. Myself, Monica, and Bert will do the same thing. We'll either make those comments, write an email, or go ahead and actually make those changes for you. Go ahead and recommend those changes. Usually it'll be something really simple like change a QR code or something along those lines. Don't be afraid if that ever happens to you. Once you're done with this, again, in the sent back category, you can still hit the send for management review. It'll go ahead and actually send it back to me and put it back in management review, at which point I'll get another notification and can go ahead and mark it as complete. And from there, we're actually good to go. So now we're good to go and everything. And you can see it dropped off your list of assigned tasks. With that said, that is the easiest way for you guys to send things back and forth through the task and ticket system. You guys are going to use this greatly. Remember, every time you log into the center, go ahead and check in for me. And I think my microphone died off again. Guys, like I said, just take a look. Every time you log into the center, take a look at your tasks and tickets. If you guys at any point have any questions, comments, concerns, please reach out to, whoever the assigner is. Most of the time, we're very responsive. We'll have a conversation with you. And we'll make sure that you understand fully what your task is and what you need to do. I'm always here for you guys as a support system. So if you guys have any questions as well, as you're doing the project, please reach out to me. It's already been a great 2 weeks here working through the new system and everything. And I look forward to having the rest of the semester with you guys. The last thing I'm gonna have you guys do, and Bert kind of mentioned this in the document, is all of the assets that you create for the center are to be saved on Google Drive. And right now, sorry, it logged into my personal account. I'm switching this over right now. You'll see this is the Google Drive for the Lowe's Center. Many of you guys have already been in here, and you'll have noticed that there's a student workers folder in here. The student worker contains all of my brand assets that I've developed for you guys right here. So whether you need a logo or something like that, it's broken up into different social media, Radiant slides, all sorts of cool stuff for you guys to work on. We also have a group for each one of your teams: the marketing team, the communications team, and technology team. In here, we'll have in progress and completed. Once we've completed a document on Canva or anything like that, go ahead and download it from Canva and move it over into the completed folder. As we start to use this more and more, I'll start to create a better organization system. And from there, I'll record another video for you guys to actually learn how to do all of this as well. But make sure that you guys don't save anything on your personal computer. That we want to reserve everything on the Google Drives so that we always have access to it. Guys, it's been a pleasure having you guys here today with me. I look forward to working with you guys, and from there we're going to have a wonderful year. If you guys have any questions, let me know.